Grand Rising, welcome back. I got a message, whether it be for me, whether it be for somebody in the collective, a part of the beautiful bandit 333 gang, um, or whether it be for the celebrity siblings here. But I'm gonna just go ahead and jump into it. I had a dream that, and the dream it consists of well, in the beginning of the dream, it was like in the beginning of the dream, it was like I went up a hill, and up this hill, the first time I went up the hill, it was easy, but the second time I went up the hill, like it started storming and raining, and dark clouds came, and technology electrical. And it started raining, and the road started getting slippery, and it made it difficult for me to get up the hill in the car I was driving. So, shoot. But I still went anyway. I was scared, or I was afraid, but I still went anyway. That didn't stop me. So, I kept going. I didn't give up or whatever. And then the dream reverted to Brandy and Ray J. If anybody's familiar with Brandy and Ray J. That is the celebrity couple, or the celebrity siblings that was in my dream. And Brandy, I'm not really sure exactly what she was doing, but she was doing whatever she was doing. She enjoyed it. She had passion for it. And she had took some type of test or was in some type of competition. And she lost. But whatever she was doing up until that point, she was making it over the hump. She didn't know that somebody was causing obstacles for her, or somebody did something for her to have obstacles in her life. But every obstacle that they try to put in her way or dim her light, she got over it, or she made it brighter again, or something like that. And she finally got to this destination where she had to take a test, or she had to do something, but she lost. And she was really upset. It really made her upset in some kind of way, because she was very passionate about it. And people around her seeing that she was upset, people around her seeing her, feel some type of way, because they knew how bad she wanted this, or how much passion she had for it, and she lost. So it really kind of weighed on her a little bit. And one day, or just in a dream, it went to a scene where she was in a house, but she came out the house coming down the steps, and Ray J met her at the front of the steps before she even got to the last step. And she asked Ray J, she was like, "What are you doing here?" And it's, he didn't say anything, because he was coming with a heavy heart. He had to tell her something that was going to crush, that may have hurt her or crushed her heart, because that's her brother. So, you know how you have like the doctor bag. Back in the day, they had the little doctor bags. It looked like a purse or something like that, but it was black, or whatever color it was. But in this case, it was black. He turned around and kneeled down on the ground, opened the bag, put the bag on the ground, and opened the bag. And once he opened the bag, he took the money. It was some money out of the bag and put it, placed on the ground. And Brandy was like, "I'm not like that. I hold the light that that I have, or I hold," meaning like she's pure. She's not going to steal from you, or she's not going to take from you, or she don't want your money. She's pure. So whatever light, I think she said something about the light that that I have, I am that, or I have, I am the light that that I have, or it was something to that nature. But in in so many words, she's pure. She's not gonna, mess you over or nothing like that. You don't ever have to worry about that. And right after he took the money out of the bag and put it on the ground, he took out some type of feather or some type of you know how, like, if you got a jacket and you put the letters on it, the little letters that you can stitch on, but only it wasn't a letter. It was some type of, it looked like some type of thing you can stitch on your jacket or something like that type of material, but it wasn't a letter. And he took it out and he placed it on the ground. And once he took it out, the energy from the thing or the feather or whatever it was that he took out of the bag, it gave me indigenous vibes or Indian vibes or something like that. And he laid it on the ground. You know how, like, when you get a whooping and you try to, like, you take your shoes off and you match your shoes up and put them in the corner, or and you take your socks off and you match them up and you only stalling time because you about to get a whooping, or you stalling because you about to something. So that's what he was doing. So when he laid the feather down, he sighed, and then he took the money back and put it in the bag and closed the bag up, and then picked it all up and then turned around. And when he turned around, he looked like he had a heavy heart. Like, he was like, damn, why I gotta be the one to tell her this, or whatever that was with that. And he showed her whatever it was that he took out of that bag, and off the rip, she was shocked. Like, where did you get that from? I've been looking for that, or that's mine, or damn, how you get that? But come to find out, Ray J took it from her. He stole it from her because he was, in so many words, he was jealous of her. He wanted to dim her light, or he was like, nah, you making more than me, or you doing more than me, or you outshining me, or you this more than me, or you that more than me. And he took it because he didn't want her to outshine him, or he didn't want her to have more money than him, or whatever his reasoning was. It equaled out to jealousy. So whatever he stole from her, I don't know if he was hoping to, like, gain something, or, like, if I steal it from her, I'm gonna get what she getting, or if he knew, like, if he stole it from her, he wasn't gonna get it, but he knew if he stole it from her, she wouldn't prosper, or she wouldn't grow, or she wouldn't something. But whole time she was growing anyway. She was jumping over them hurdles because whatever he took from her was passed down to her from a family member, or maybe her ancestors, or maybe a family member. But whatever it was given to her to make her life more easier, so she wouldn't work or have to work twice as hard as she was working, or as she did in life. It was meant, she was supposed to go through life, and it was supposed to be easy for her, because that's the way her ancestors or her family or whoever that was gave whatever that was to her. It was supposed to make her life easier, you know what I mean? And it was supposed to, her ride in life was supposed to be smooth, period. And somebody didn't like that shit, or Ray J didn't like that shit. He knew that shit and he didn't like that shit. So whatever he stole it from her, and once he took it from her, it made her work twice as hard when she didn't have to. But she still got over the hurdles that he knew she would probably face in life. She just had to work extra hard to get over those hurdles. And whatever he stole from her, whether he thought it would bring him more money, it probably did bring him money, or brought him some money. But on top of that, it made his life hell. So it's like he got what he want out of it, but he didn't expect the chaos and all the confusion and all that other shit in the background. Like, it brought what he wanted on top of chaos and all kind of towers and shit in his life, but he played it off like everything was all good, because he didn't want her to think he didn't want her to know that he was going through this shit or why he was going through this shit. You know, because he knew he probably would ask her why, but he couldn't really tell her. So he kept it hidden this whole time. So it was like he got the money that he wanted, or he got what he wanted, but on top of that, it made his life more chaotic, more hell, more, I'm hearing more curses, and whatever it was, it just made his life pure hell, or, you know, it wasn't what he expected. So it was like he had to give that shit back to her. He couldn't reap the benefits that she was giving because it was given to her. And because he stole it, they was like, yeah, we're going to give you what you want, but on top of that, we're going to make this shit hell for you until you give it back to her. So it's like limited, like something is limited, or something was limited, you know, like, you know, if you want this, you're going to have to pay, you're going to have to catch hell because you stole it from her. And it was hers in the beginning. It was for her to make her life, you know, flow easy, and she wouldn't have to go through this, but you stole it from her. Since you want to steal, this is what we gonna do. And he, you know, and it hurt her because it was her own brother that was making her life. Maybe she used to wonder, I'm just thinking, like, maybe she used to wonder, like, why her life was like this. And now she just found out it was because of her brother had stole the very thing that was given to her to make her life easier. Instead, he made it hard for her and sent her hardships when that was never the plan in the first place. He never stopped what was supposed, you know, he never stopped the promise that the Most High had for her. He just kind of made it difficult, hoping that she would give up, but she never gave up. And she was disappointed. She was sad. She was hurt. She was because that was her brother. That was somebody she confided in. That was somebody she loved. She knew. She grew up with this man. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's just like, damn, you of all people, you would do this to me? And we supposed to be cool? We supposed to be siblings? We supposed to be like all of that? So, yeah, that was like, I feel all of that up in there. So, like I said, I don't know if it was specifically for Brandy and Ray J, or if it was somebody, you know, a lot of, it was maybe majority of people in the collective, or someone in the collective, or some people in the collective. Shoot, this message could be for me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So, I feel like somebody's going to give something back to you that they stole from you a while ago, a long time ago, and you didn't even know it. So that's what I have for you, 1313. Like, share, subscribe. You feel like this your story, you know what I mean? Just let me know what you can in the comments. Turn on any post notifications. Subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, but I'm just saying, you know. But until next time, you guys, y'all be safe. Y'all keep your head up and don't give up. Alright, until next time, guys. I'm out.